Hi Clio, how are you today? I'm actually doing okay. My stream did drop 10,000 frames in the starting soon section whilst I was on the toilet. Which is a little concerning. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. To be learned, you have to stay learning. Yeah, it's true. You gotta you gotta to get washed, you gotta get clean. No, to get clean, you gotta get washed or something. Fumes from the toilet caused it. I'll have you know that I am not a stinky pooper. I feel like I'm not very... I don't know. I think I'm pleasant smelling. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's a bit of a shit topic. Has Lottie calmed down? That's a good timing to ask that question, because as you type that, Lottie is humping her frog. Good boy. Lottie's a girl, if you can believe it. She humps for domination. She hunts for the sake of wanting to dominate the like the toys, because in the social hierarchy of our house, she's on the bottom, and she's like, I don't want to be on the bottom, so she humps her toys for the sake of wanting to feel like she has some power, just like her owner. I'm not doing anything for domination's sake, thank you very much. I feel like I have revealed a lot about my personality via streaming. There's nothing dominating about me. I think people seem to think of me as like some sort of dommy mommy. I don't know why. I feel like I don't give off that energy. I think it's maybe it's like I guess the mature vibes, even though I talk about the stupidest shit on stream. It's the model as well. Yeah, I guess. Strict teacher, clingy GF type beat. Do I come across as strict? I feel like I'm the cool teacher. You know, like if they make a thingy of my life, like a story about my life, the actress who plays me is gonna grab the chair, like first day of school, or maybe if I was like a substitute teacher for some reason, first day of class, they'll grab the chair and they'll turn it around. They'll turn around the chair and then sit on it backwards. You know how the cool teachers do. Scarlett Johansson is not playing my ass. That's not happening. Did I do that? No, because I was not like a school teacher. I was university. When I was teaching, like first started like doing teaching classes, I was like not that much older than the actual students. Which I guess is one of the things about teachers in the first place, is that you look up at teachers and you're like, damn, they're like elderly figures who are respectable adults. And then you realize that, like, realistically, some of those teachers were probably like 25 years old. Because I think back at some of my teachers and I'm like, damn, he or she was really mature and like a mature figure that I could look up to. And I'm like, they were probably getting absolutely lit on the weekends. I think the youngest teacher I had must have been like 25. Because this is an all-girls school, and he was a young, fairly attractive teacher. And he got married. And genuinely, there was like a school-wide crash out when they found out he was getting married. It was very funny. 25 is young? Yeah! Like, if you think about getting a job in a school, you have to obviously get your training. So, getting a degree in education, or what is it called in Australia? I don't know what it is. I didn't have to do it because I was in university. But if you're a teacher, like, I can't remember what it would have been like in the UK or Ireland, but in Australia, it's like you go to university, you get an education degree, then you need to get qualifications on top of that. And then also you need to get training experience, like on-the-job experience, but you normally get that through your university. So it's like, maybe youngest you could be as a teacher is like 24, 25, maybe? I want to say 24, 25 is fairly young to be a teacher. Anyway... or like maybe the youngest you could be a teacher. But yeah, he got married. And, you know, he was a fit, I say fit as in like in shape. You know, conventionally attractive young man. And so all of the teenagers who were like going through puberty definitely had a thing for him. I can confirm that they had a thing for him because some of those people were my friends. Does he have a Snapchat? Well, he would be, let's see, this was when I was in high school, and if he was 25 back then, he would be closer to 50. And hopefully happily married with his wife and have a family. Devastating for them. Yeah, I mean, hopefully none of them actually thought, you know, they were going to have a relationship with the teacher. But you never know with teenage girls. You never know, right? You were in high school 25 years ago? Let me think about that. What year is it? It's 2026. Take 25. 2001. What year was I in 2001? I might be smudging the numbers a bit for the sake of anonymity. Anonymity? Anonymity? I can't speak. That's a hard word to say, I think. I think that's a difficult word to say, you know? Anonymity. Anonymity. Anonymity? Anemone? They're an anemone. The more you say it, the harder it becomes. Is that what lads are saying nowadays? Penis, 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 penis. And then you guys are going, ah! Make it stop, make it stop! You can do that with women as well. You could be clitoris, 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 clitoris. You just got here? Sorry, I'm just being silly. I haven't streamed properly in like a week, so I'm letting out all of the silly energy.